Ain't it fun when you're leaving? A world where no one gives a fuck, and it comes with all the vices. To forget yourself, just pick one up. I've been stumbling and running from all the things my hurt comes from. But I'm caught up, now I'm caught up, and I let emotions beat me numb. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. I'm seeing the things my hurt comes from. But I'm caught up, now I'm caught up, and I let emotions beat me numb. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. I'm sitting, waiting, wishing. Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same. Tell me what you wanted to say. Losing my sense of direction, you want my attention, please just wait. Just wait for me, on your knees at night when you pray for me. I see you coming, tears are running, don't be disappointed in me, I just want it to be. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. Could it be more indifferent? Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all where no one gives a fuck, and it comes with all the vices. To forget yourself, just pick one up. I've been stumbling and running from all the things my hurt comes from. But I'm caught up, now I'm caught up, and I let emotions beat me numb. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. I'm sitting, waiting, wishing. Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same. Tell me what you wanted to say. Losing my sense of direction, you want my attention, please just wait. Just wait for me, on your knees at night when you pray for me. I see you coming, tears are running, don't be disappointed in me, I just want it to be. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. Could it be more indifferent? Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, can't hold it in, I gotta lash out, clash out. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could crack now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, if it's all the same, Taylor about the fucking flex. All the same, if it's all the same, all the same. Always with me, Taylor about the fucking flex. Ain't it fun when you're leaving? A world where no one gives a fuck, and it comes with all the vices. To forget yourself, just pick one up. I've been stumbling and running from all the things my hurt comes from. But I'm caught up, now I'm caught up, and I let emotions beat me numb. They say a change is coming, I hope it's on the way. I'm sitting, waiting, wishing. Really, it's all the same. Blacked out, dragged out, now. Just take the wheel before I crash now. With all this pressure I could wreck now, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same, but I'll keep to myself. If it's all the same. Tell me what you wanted to say. Losing my sense of direction, you want my attention. Please just wait for me. On your knees at night when you pray for me. I see you come, tears are running, don't be disappointed.
Hello and welcome back to Urban Anime Podcast, where we discuss your favorite topics. As always, your boy Big Dog Ruff, back with another week of discussions, pods, and our usual weekly bullshit. This week, I'm joined by 3 other characters that decided to be on time. Who are these people?
Ooh, it's your boy Law. Speaking up for a glorious snap.
Stand ready for my arrival, worms. This is your boy Sean.
That ain't Sean, that's Conquest. But anyway, it's your boy Yazora trying to get back into Marvel Rivals and hopefully get good. Because I was garbage at first.
Yo,
What
Zora,
made you
I'm
want to get back
so
into
lonely.
Rivals?
I mean,
Seeing everybody
look,
outside having fun?
the game has never not been fun. Don't get me wrong. I feel that the game just wasn't balanced as per my personal taste. And it's like I've never really been a big old shooting games fan, you know what I'm saying? Especially not team shooters that are just they're very centralized meta wise.
I can definitely say now the game is definitely way more balanced.
Yeah. Now you're in a comp, that's a different story.
No, comp is also still balanced. It's just how they go about placing people in fucking matches.
That's true. If your whole team on losing streak, you might as well either you got to push, or you better hope to God you got a good healer.
I realize you can't rely on nobody. If you want to win, you got to make sure your team win.
Pretty much, bro. You gotta put your best foot forward and take the dub.
Yeah.
I see that. I'm in a quick match and I'm learning that right now.
In a quick match, people don't give a fuck.
Unless they done lost a few times in in comp. Yeah, I'm gonna take a breather. Next thing you know, you in a whole tied match, fighting for your life. Like, bro, this is supposed to be a quick match.
Brute, what the hell? That right there. The damage on some stuff is crazy. I just pulled up on Groot, got one tapped immediately.
Wait, who are you using?
Star-Lord.
That's why.
He ain't got no defense.
Well, you going against a group. He going out. He has way more health than you, and
yeah, Groot
he probably is using his resources wisely.
And on top of the fact that reach is crazy.
Well, to start us off, Assassin's Creed fucks up again. Have y'all seen this?
Yeah, I seen it, bro.
Assassin's Creed.
Is this the thing with all the game cases?
It's more so about how they treating characters.
Yeah.
For some reason, they decided to make Yasuke a bisexual man.
Yeah, which everybody's like,
why? Oh, the Japanese are gonna be upset at that one.
You know, guys, I forgot to update y'all on that. The Japanese Prime Minister has spoken about Assassin's Creed Shadows.
What did he say?
He said
Japan
something.
Aren't happy.
Yeah, at all. Like, they're pissed. They said Ubisoft to go back and
put it as simply as possible. they have historical documentation of what Yasuke really was. And like he wasn't like a lowly, you know what I mean? He was more like a squire, and he was taught the ways of the sword and shit, but he was never a full samurai. Cool either way, because he actually became, you know, like a person of like notability, not nobility, but like notability. But like they're fucking pissed off, like so
Yeah, yeah.
bad, bro.
I heard it. They said the gameplay is nice, but they said
Everything else is garbage.
everything else is garbage. They
It
said when
looks
that
good.
clip dropped,
No,
it's
seriously, the game looks
it look
great. The
it look
mechanics are great. Everything else is getting
it,
shit on.
They should
everything
have
else.
did what Ghost of Tsushima did.
That's what people said. It's like a diet Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Hey, yo, I mean, honestly, man, like, if we being real, and my take on it is this: the games have rarely ever been good since Black Flag, and I'm gonna stand by that one.
I
Mm.
haven't played since Black Flag, so I don't really have an opinion in that.
I I played Back Fag, but I kind of like gave up on it. If that makes sense.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa,
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to edit the stream.
whoa! About what?
You, you're gonna have to play that back, Ruff, because on my audio, you didn't say flag.
I said Black Flag, my guy.
Okay, just
I low key want to play it, but I'm definitely not paying $50 to $60. Well, correction, $60 to $70
I wouldn't
for a
pay that
fucking
much
game.
for an Assassin's Creed game, unless
I
it
Then
would,
on
was
top of
Black
that,
Flag again.
I
I
wait
wouldn't
till it
pay
come
that
out
much
for
for an
free.
Assassin's Creed game.
You
then
know,
you gotta look at the fact all the add-ons they're gonna add into it.
I actually got ahead
I'm
of
just glad
myself.
they moved away from the RPG shit that they were doing in like the
What was
late
wrong with that?
2010s. Because okay, so you're supposed to be this really badass assassin, right? No matter which side you're working for, be it Templars, be it this, be it that, no matter how far back the assassin shit goes. And it all started with Assassin's Creed Odyssey in Egypt, right? And then the Greek one was next, where you could be a Spartan or an Athens warrior. And then on top of that, imagine you're a master assassin and you hop down on a big guy who's 10 levels ahead of you, stab him in the back of the neck, through the spine, and out his windpipe, and he just kills you in 2 hits right after that.
Well, he
That's
did.
not Assassin's Creed.
He is over leveled. He's way higher level than you. It seemed like that would make
Well,
sense
it's
gameplay
not a
wise.
game where you need to be an RPG.
Okay.
It's just not.
Okay, I can understand that since technically you're supposed to be an assassin.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
be that guy and fight the very few amount of people who are also that fucking guy. The RPG system does not work for Assassin's Creed, and I stand by it. Sorry, stand on that. And
Um,
I say this with full confidence. I have played Odyssey and I have played the Greek one.
I did get a little bit ahead of myself because I started on the wrong section. But Kenshin, is this the Ronin Kenshin?
Yes.
What?
The
The
remake. The
the
remake.
Ronin Kenshin
Oh,
season 3
yeah.
anime remake is in production. You know what's
Wait,
funny? I said this before it came out. Before it came out, Woody and a few other people on Power was like, "Oh, I'm hyped for Ronin Kenshin remake. It's gonna be so nice." And I said it before. I'll say it again. Whenever remakes happens, fans fuck up by not supporting it because they've seen the stories already. They'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna wait till the season is over." And now look at it. We on season 3, and I still have yet to hear a single person talk about this goddamn show.
in
Me
all
either.
fairness, it's a classic that had its legacy fucked up by its original creator.
And that's like the fifth time I've heard that.
Yeah. No, I mean because it's 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 a plain easy shut case, but at the same time there's like nuance to it. And I agree that his sentence should have been more considering what went down, but it's not a topic for like the author shit is not a topic for stream.
Gotcha.
Well,
I'll explain it afterward.
in other news, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 is going to be announced soon.
Oh,
I honestly don't know how to feel about this. My favorite part has been animated, which is with Stone Ocean and Part 5. Part 7, I keep trying. I swear to God, I keep trying. But for some fucking reason, I cannot get into Part 7. I can't get behind
you're telling me you actually tried reading Part 7?
Yes, multiple times.
Really? How far did you get?
I always end up somewhere like on the second or third leg of the race. Like you get introduced to Funny Valentine, but you're not in depth with it. It's like a little bit after like the dude with the bare feet starts sprinting out in front of everybody, and there's
Sandman.
There was like a mystery about some girl. He first learned how to use the spin in the middle of the desert fighting that other dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can get what you mean. 7 has a slow start, but arguably it has the best ending section of the JoJo's. And technically speaking, let me explain it to you like this. Part 7 is a combination alternate timeline of parts 1 through 3.
I get what Part 7 is. As Part 7, for some reason, reading JoJo's is so much harder than watching it.
I do fully admit that. But I think Part 7 is easily going to be the best animated part. Even though Part 3 is the most iconic, Part 4 is my personal favorite, Part 5 arguably is the best currently, and then Part 6 is
Main groups
there
and
because I think they could have done it. But Part 2 will always be like, a lot of people's favorite parts, and then Part 1 is serviceable. But no, I'm fully excited for Part 7.
I'll be more excited for Part 8. JoJolian?
Talking about Jolene?
Nah, Jolene was
that's,
already animated
Gappy.
in Part 6.
Yeah.
Part
8
7
is Gappy.
Part 8, the main character is like a mix between Yosuke and Yoshikage Kira.
Yep.
And he has soft and wet, but it's different, and so I want to see that. Because I didn't like Part 4 as much, but I feel like this would probably make me like Part 4 more in hindsight.
It depends on what you want, because it goes back to the murder mystery, and then it also has elements of Part 5. Like Part 8 is somewhere in between a mix of Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5, and the new Part 9 is a mix, from what we can tell, of Part 4, 5, and 6. Because I think Part 9 is going to end up being the last part. Because if Hirohiko Araki makes a Part 10, I'm going to be like, all right, bro. Hold on.
Let that nigga cook. He made a whole universe, branched off, made a different timeline, and still cooking.
Fair enough. I love JoJo's. It's my second favorite of all time.
If y'all don't get on this point, I know something.
Draco, you better off just taking your ass to rank. Since you already a low rank, grinding that motherfucker out. While you in those low ranks is your opportunity to test all your shit out. Even if you lose, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Ron, the bitch you is. I heard you.
Disney and Pixar's Coco 2 is officially in the works.
Cool.
Yeah, 2029.
Very good. Coco 1 was a great movie.
The Snowfall spinoff is a goal and will follow Leon and Wanda. Part of the plot is taking West Coast rap mainstream.
I'm curious to how they. I'm curious
gonna be like
a
Ice Cube.
Yeah, they said Franklin's gonna make an appearance too.
Hey, maybe they can clean that nigga Franklin up.
The best thing about Snowfall is Leon. At the end of it all, Leon realizes he betrayed his friend, his best friend. He in the end he betrayed him, and
Yeah.
that's what happened. Like,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna say cap. All of us in our own way is a Franklin, bro. We hit that at a certain point. We got that high, you know. We was loyal to somebody we weren't supposed to be loyal to, or somebody's we weren't supposed to be loyal to. They snaked us, and now is we either on our way back up, or we just like, hey, bro, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm good. You know, like at the end, even though I wanted a happy ending for Franklin, I understand his ending. Like he told him, I'm good. I'm out of it, bro. I'm out of it my own way. Like I'm good. I have nothing else, bro. Like, y'all took everything I had, bro. Y'all took everything I had.
I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie,
left me
Joe.
with
I feel like you
dog.
be setting me up. I feel like I'm fucking dyslexic while I'm reading these shits.
I be fucking myself up too, bro. A lot of time I be halfway asleep, right? Typing that
Like
stuff up, bro.
I get you with what these topics say with reading them, but then when I read them off directly word for word, it be fucking me up.
Bro, I be halfway asleep. Trust me, bro. I be reading. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, it is what it is. I be halfway asleep, bro. I'm not scared to admit that.
Well, for some more quality, Tokyo Revengers Season 4 Bolton arc officially in production by anime studio Linden Films.
Hear me out when I say this. Don't watch it, because if you're not a fan of the whole what his power is, you're not gonna like where it goes from here.
Isn't this the arc where Mikey shoots him?
Stab. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I just
Yeah,
want to
this.
see people reactions to it. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. We're gonna go back. We're gonna see Mikey kill him. Ask for his help. He goes back, and that's when a lot of people are not gonna like what happens.
Oh, they
A
get their
lot of
coldest fits in this arc too.
Yes.
Wait, what arc? I'm sorry, I had to look away for a second. What's going on?
The final arc of Tokyo Revengers. Like, if whoever's seen it, who I've read it through and through, love it. But if you've been watching it and you don't like how his power works, you're not gonna like this final season at all.
What is the name of his new game that he makes?
It's Tokyo Manji. It's the new Tokyo Manji.
No, he named it something.
Oh my god, yeah, he did name it something else. He named it something else.
By the way, I hate to subtract from this conversation. Did y'all know we just got the confirmation of who's going to be Thrag's voice actor?
Ooh.
Who is it?
It's the English voice actor from Jiren from Dragon Ball Super.
Wow.
Oh fuck no.
Hey, it might work.
Fuck no.
It might work.
Jiren's voice was crazy.
It might work. Bro, here's the funny thing. I haven't heard Jiren's voice acting voice in dubbing in a minute.
Brahmin.
I've yet to watch a lot of Super.
Was it Brahmin?
in dub.
Yeah, Brahmin was the name of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot. To be honest with you, this is one of my favorite arcs. This is the arc where my boy finally starts throwing hands. Like he throwing hands with Mikey.
Look at
The
this
OG
shit.
dies.
They started rocking this. I was like, okay, now they got some sauce now.
But yeah, like one of my favorite. Like that arc is going to be crazy.
I'm still going to give me one of these.
Bruh, I know a lot of people going to cry when Mikey admits to his darkness, bruh. I was like, damn, like this man a real one. But yeah, a lot of people's not going to like the art.
And for those hype about it, Record of Ragnarok Season 3 is coming.
Oh, we here. Oh, I'm ready. I love it. Can't wait.
And What's up, Tef? I
Oh,
see you
speaking of
just
regular
popped in.
Ragnarok, you wanna know what's funny? I was rewatching. You wanna know something that's hilarious, bro?
What's up?
Of all the Greek gods, only one has actually caught a dub, and that's Zeus. The Greek gods have not taken the dub since Zeus, bro. Hercules lost. Hercules lost. Poseidon lost. Hades. Spoiler alert: Hades loses, bro. Like,
Bro, the Greeks are sorry as shit,
bro,
and I stand on that.
bro, Greeks got done dirty.
Bro, why the fuck are there so many goddamn Greek gods? We have thousands to pick from. Thousands! And I know, there's like a bar of entry for power, and that's what the other manga is. It's like the gods determining which gods we're gonna participate. But you have got to be fucking kidding me. Of all the, like, Hercules, fine. Zeus, fine. Hades, Poseidon, cool. We should not have Apollo, and I'll stand on that. Fuck Apollo. Fuck Apollo.
Wow,
I gotta see
fuck
a
Apollo,
spoiler.
though. You just a hater, bro.
I gotta see, but I think Apollo lost too. I think
No, Leonidas died.
Leonidas died. Okay, yeah, that's
Apollo won.
Bro,
And
they said
look,
that fight was boring.
I honestly think. Well, okay, it depends on which fucking the way we interpret Hercules' story, because in some stories he's not a god, in some stories he is. Whatever. So I kind of don't want to count him. You know what I mean? But he is the Greek god of strength, if we're being honest.
Not to cut you off, Zeus picked him for that, and I think within his story they said, I think if I remember correctly, he became a god.
Yes, that is fact.
So Zeus picked him, even though Zeus already knew that he was really fighting for the humans. He was going to petition for the humans to be saved and all, but his sister Brunhilde, she did him dirty. She did him dirty, bro. That was
Absolutely. Bro, Brunhilde doing this all for the best dick she ever got? Like, that's crazy.
Bro, bro, watching that fight over this man was he said, "This is who you put against me, the most heinous man." This man Jack, like, hey, bro, I'm just a man out on a mission, bro.
Jack really said, Hercules, you're beautiful, but I'm not doing this with malice. I'm doing this because I want to. Oh my god.
Bro, did you see the scene how he got his phone under? That shit was funny.
Yeah.
He did her wrong.
Well, I don't want to say the word on stream, but he technically violated her.
Yes, he did. He did in so many ways.
Bro,
he did.
And Brunhilde just sat there.
Just sat there and watched.
She said, tough luck, sis. Get used to it.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I have to admit, I was wrong. The sumo wrestler definitely should have lost that one. That was just me being pissed off. Yeah, he had no chance in that fight. He had
that Raiden versus Shiva. I knew Shiva was gonna win, but I loved the fight itself.
Yeah. Shiva had every right to win that one. Him
Shiva,
being a sumo wrestler,
arguably best ridden god thus far to me.
Nah, Buddha.
Oh yeah, Buddha. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't include Buddha because he was on the human side. Buddha is the best, like bar none thus far.
That nigga, bro.
Buddha, Adam, and Hercules probably the best people thus far. All right, Teflon. All right.
He don't like good written characters and fights that actually make sense.
That's crazy when I said it.
Oh my god, I just realized that. Hey man, Teflon don't even like to drive. You really think he's gonna pay attention to character depth?
Actually, speaking of JJK for a minute, you know what's funny? Is like JJK like Twitter group, right? And then this Twitter group, I asked, first question I asked was, what do you guys think is the best written characters in JJK? They gave me the answers, right? And a few people out of them said the dumbest shit ever, and it just stuck with me. They was like, take that shit to some other manga. We don't care about that shit over here. Y'all got it. That's how y'all feel.
Got it, bro.
You act like you can't do the same with every anime community. Going into the Twitter page and ask something, and somebody gonna say some dumb shit. That's every anime community. Literally.
Hey, but that's JJK niggas.
You
That'd
just
be-
want to hate, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it means to have a good written character.
We have Mahito.
That's it.
Now you gonna say he's not a good written character?
No, I think
Okay.
Mahito's the perfect character,
Okay, thank
but
you.
he's the one of one in the show.
Gojo.
And in terms of best written
okay.
characters
Okay.
compared to
Okay.
other characters,
Okay.
hold on. Wait. I want to just check out something.
That's like you just got up, bro. Did you?
No,
Nigga
I just
at
got
work.
off.
Oh, yeah, that's that tired voice right there.
Gojo is written as well as the third Hokage, my nigga. Fuck you.
That's a lie, but okay.
I just had to pull that up for stream so they could see it.
I ain't
Anyway,
gonna cap. Thought I had a fight for the third Hokage that day.
Look at how niggas just start bringing up JJK because I made one comment, bro. They just be hating, bro. Hating.
You the one that was hating on the whole conversation, bro. Like
Yeah, it just dragged on a little bit, bro. I heard crickets. And then y'all
Alright,
just started on
anyway.
JJK out of nowhere, bro. That just shows y'all niggas hate.
Anyway, on to the topic I named this week's pod about. If you haven't seen a pod, I actually think I was creative. Lilo and Swiss cheese. Anyway.
Wow.
All right, Lilo and Stitch trailer. Have y'all seen it?
Yes.
multiple times. Ready?
Well, I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna. Actually, I did see it, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit look amazing.
He took the red one.
Oh.
His planet is caught in your crosshairs.
Shooting star! I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
If you a single man, the hoes gonna love this one.
Control him. Hey, what are you doing? No, dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog? Rough.
Yeah, you talking my language right there. Y'all see that shit? You gave me a little call out.
We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
All forgotten.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That's close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch.
Moo. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
Yeah.
You know, I usually don't like live action adaptations, but that shit look good. They look like they put some shit together for Lilo and Stitch.
They had to, bro. Like
Disney about to make their money back.
especially for Snow White bomb. They said, listen, we'll let Snow White bomb. We gonna get our money back with Lilo and Stitch.
That producer went in that room and said, "I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Stitch better look right. He better look fucking perfect." That's what it looked like.
That's what that
I
man
love
said. He
it
said,
because like somebody high up at Disney walked into that boardroom and said, "I don't give a fuck what any of you guys have to say. Y'all better lock the fuck in. Are you shitting me?" And then he just starts throwing shit around the room.
Hey, job,
Listen,
job
these
requirement.
niggas
Go
is just like
rewatch the anime.
they in the fourth quarter. All they fucking investors looking at them like they pieces of shit because they just losing money left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
That
we
nigga
fuck up this
stressing,
one. It might
sweating.
not be no more Disney.
bro, they said, listen, we messed
Damn,
this up. We lost.
I'm
We
just
lost.
saying, guys, is Disney gonna make another negative profit year for the second year in a row?
And
We
hold up,
don't know.
let's also give Disney credit. Actually, while we're on Disney, let's talk about Snow White. Have y'all seen it?
Oh,
Where do I even begin?
bruh.
No, I
I don't
haven't.
want to. I don't want to see
Don't
it.
talk about
bruh.
that
You
trash.
know what? You know
No,
what,
you
guys? I'm
said
not gonna
nothing to me.
say a word because if I say it, y'all go ahead. Let freedom fly.
We don't talk about that garbage.
Snow
All
White
I can say, all
rated
I'm,
1
all
out
I'm
of 4.
say is, damn.
I mean
Garbage.
1.4 out of 5.
Garbage. Trash. Should never make the fucking movie. Whoever was the director should have been fucking fired.
Hey, at least
Bruh, like
Rotten
Damn,
Tomatoes
but
gave him.
here, Snow White, bro. What does Snow White do?
Hey,
Snow White is one of the worst Disney princesses out there, bruh.
Hey, it got a 73 on the popcorn meter. That means the audience is kind of liking it, I guess.
They don't like that she got a harem of niggas, bro. That's what it is.
So, bruh, this nigga say that shit for real.
Yeah, she got a harem of niggas. That's why y'all don't like it. It's
People
okay.
saying it's a great Disney movie in the audience reviews. They say the naysayers are grumpy old men. Y'all grumpy old men?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Especially sir, because he be grumpy on Twitter all fucking day. You thought he was gonna like that shit?
Exactly.
Well, on the other hand, I've been hearing great things about Daredevil Reborn. None of y'all watching it?
Nah, I'm gonna give it like 5-6 episodes before I jump in.
I was gonna wait till the season finished, but I've been hearing like great things. Niggas on Twitter can't wait for the day the episodes drop.
Oh, what?
They run the Twitter to start spoiling shit. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but
What we
like
talking about now?
Daredevil.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a Daredevil guy, so y'all go ahead on that one.
Nah, the Netflix series was gas, so this one gonna be good.
So Disney going back and forth. They teetering on the line this year.
I
And
started looking at Percy Jackson, and that's pretty good too.
to be
Percy
fair,
Jackson's
they
pretty
can
good.
also make it up with the Fantastic Four. If it's good.
They can make up for it, but these bombs they've been dropping, bro, ain't it? And I'm gonna be honest with you, is really the movie can be actually pretty good. But the problem is when you have an actor that is just flat out, excuse my language, a bitch, your movie is destined to fail.
Nah, they'll be good this year. They will be good this year. They got Freakier Friday, even though I'm not gonna go watch that, but that's not my audience. The Lilo and Stitch. They got Toy Story 5, the Moana live action,
What are they going to talk about? Toy Story 5?
Frozen 3. All this year.
Listen,
And that's not even
Toy Story
including
5,
Incredibles that don't got a date yet.
Toy Story 5, I need to understand what they're going to talk about. Incredibles 3, need that. Moana live action, don't really need that, to be honest with you.
Listen, they're gonna go crazy for Frozen 3.
I've yet to watch Frozen 1. Not like I want to.
Facts.
Hey, y'all not the demographic, y'all kids. Kids love that
Hey,
shit.
yo, I'm just going to say it because nobody's willing to say it. Tangled was 10 times a better movie than anything that's come out of the Frozen franchise.
I agree.
Agreed.
I ain't never
And you
seen
know
that
what
either.
made it that way?
Tangled
an
was good.
actual fun cast
Yeah.
with asshole villains and a great twist.
Agreed.
Oh, I have superpowers and I'm gonna ruin everything for everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called growing up, woman.
Woman. Damn, Sean.
The cold never
Sorry,
bothered
my
me.
bad. The cold never bothered you, but this heat is going to. Grow the fuck up.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That
I
was
would have set her hair on fire as soon as I met her. Like, bitch, my family starved to death in the snow.
What was the premise behind Frozen anyway?
Because she was a mutant in a world full of normies. She felt out of place.
Oh wow, that's
Bro, like, it was a curse. Yeah, that's fine. And it's dictated more by her emotions and mental state. So it's literally every girl with crazy superpowers ever that's been affected by her mental state, right? The reason Raven keeps
Sean,
calm... I'm not incorrect, though.
I've never watched it, so I'm like, I don't even know what the premise was behind it.
I have seen 30 minutes of Frozen, and I already knew everything
Alright.
about it by minute 15.
Then your opinion don't matter. Let's move on. Rapper Yellow Beezy has been arrested.
Ooh.
Damn, everybody getting arrested.
In connection to fatal shooting of Mo 3. And
Yeah, they better have a strong kid so he could get off real easy. What you mean? This nigga been in jail for that shit a long time, and now he decided to snitch and get me up. Hey, lawyer, get me out of this, bro. Work your magic.
and on top of that, Sauce Walker was shot at like 2 days ago, and he is recovering now. But one of the people that was with him did pass away, who was a fellow rapper.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
We got to be better as a community, man.
I'm like, for real, bro.
What kind of connected to that? No Jumper is being mentioned in the RICO indictment. Joel, I'm gonna pass this one off to you.
Yes, sir. Multiple people from No Jumper just got locked up, being in connection with the Rolling 60s Crips.
I saw that one. Okay, I saw that. I didn't know that was a connection. So I saw the Rolling 60 Crip thing, but I didn't know all that. Dang, they ain't proving, huh?
Yeah, they like to frame it that way because Brick Baby, I believe his name is. He's one of the co-hosts now, and he got locked up in it too.
Dang, they're not playing, huh?
Not playing. They said that they found so much extortion that them niggas was extorting Shaq and Draymond Green.
Who was extorting Shaq and Draymond?
The Rolling 60s Crips.
They big
He
gripping.
scammed them because he got $20K out of both of them for charity.
They
Not
big
gonna lie,
gripping.
if I'm that rich, I'm not going for none of that shit.
Right.
I'm
They
having my
probably, I wonder
bodyguard
if they
fire
thought
off
they
on
was
y'all
giving
niggas.
to a charity for real, or they just was like trying
Nah.
to be gangster. Cause
Probably what was written down that it was a charity, but it was probably a nigga. They taxed this nigga.
they
to
called
check
him
in.
lacking and he had to pay.
Yeah. I hate that. Out of every part of gang culture, I think that is the stupidest shit. When niggas from another city come in and you tell these niggas they gotta check in, that is fucking insane, my nigga.
In my defense, found out that that's extortion. That's all that is.
Because I kind of understand it, but if you gonna do it to white people too, my nigga. Because the only people y'all having check in is black people.
Exactly. Imagine extorting your own people and you scared to check the oppressor. That's anti-black.
The oppressor ain't doing it, though. The oppressor ain't oppressing hard enough at this moment.
Do I need to put that kufi back on, boy?
Do I need to put the hood?
Hey, yo.
Oh shit, Bella.
that went left.
That was. Oh my god.
Not as dark as. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my.
Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all good.
That's
I'm not
racially
gonna lie.
insensitive.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was one of them, I never have to go back to the city. So what the fuck I gotta check in for?
It's the point. Why? If you're not affiliated with none of that, why do I have to check in? But it's not even that deep, bro.
Yeah, y'all
Bro,
niggas
like,
got beef with other niggas in y'all hood. You ain't got beef with a nigga from fucking South Carolina.
Now that is
My
actual
hood,
facts,
Andy,
and I agree 100%.
You want
All right,
me to
listen
check
though,
in?
listen though. I get the whole check-in thing. If you run, like, if you know your neighborhood is some bullshit and there's a bunch of young niggas, and you know you want celebrities to come through, make the neighborhood some money and shit, I can get that. All right, you check in, I make sure none of these young niggas fuck with you. But nigga, I'm not about to pay you for that. The fuck?
You should
Keep your
want your
young niggas on
community.
the leash.
You should want your community to thrive.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's some bullshit.
Bruh,
That's some bullshit.
I can't be super famous and well known. Like, hey nigga, you gotta check in or something gonna happen to you.
The moment a
Bitch, I don't have to
nigga
come back
tell
to the
me I
city.
gotta check in, I ain't never coming there no more. That's cool. I ain't
It's
never come
cool.
there.
No,
Exactly.
no. It's
Just,
okay.
just
I'll
don't
check
say,
in.
just don't say I ain't try to get back to the hood. I tried to go there. Niggas try to tax me. All right, fuck you.
real quick. Oh,
Exactly. Oh, you want me to check in? Bet. Hey, these
No,
little
it's
young niggas
cool.
wanted me to check in like I'm on some like they on some shit. Don't even worry about it. I'm rich enough to book a flight the same day, not leave the airport and go back home. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all city. I'll take my business elsewhere.
No, it's like, bro, listen, I'll check in, but next Halloween, I'm gonna summon Big Dick Randy and he gonna handle y'all niggas.
Hey, yo, sorry, that's tough.
I got hitters too. But he ain't coming with no gun.
All right, and
We channeling real demons over here.
so I got a
Oh, yeah.
question for y'all. If you were offered 20 million, would you watch your whole life in front of you on a TV with your family?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
I'll be willing to answer every question too. I need that too.
Time out.
Your entire life.
Because
I know
I
what you
have,
about to ask.
because I have questions.
Every
So
time you eat your meat,
everything.
every time you had sex,
Whoa.
every time you
Whoa.
done like slipped up, fell.
Every deepest, darkest secret within you.
Hey, mama, daddy, lock in. Lock in.
Lock in. You gonna see a lot of
You know what?
You gonna see a lot of beating, but you gonna see a
Hey,
lot.
yo, you know what I would do? I would raise my grandmother from the dead to watch it for that 20 million.
20 million is that's a solid amount. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Bro, I don't care what my family thinks of me. All I know is that they gonna get 5 million and I'm gonna be like, this is for y'all. I did this for you.
I did this for
No,
y'all.
what's gonna piss them off is right at the end, right before. I'm be like, yeah, I know y'all just watched all this, and I don't give a fuck. I'm up 20 M's. I ain't never got
Exactly.
Listen,
I
here's,
shoot a nickel at you.
here's a mill. Delete that shit out your memory.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you generous a whole meal? Hey, y'all get
Bro,
100,000
bro, my parents have literally been perfect. My siblings, but you know,
I just need you to delete it out your memory.
Nah,
I wouldn't even say that.
I'm just
I would
gonna
just
frame
give
it like
5
this
mil
for
to
them.
the
I'm gonna
family.
be like, hey, you gotta watch this through and through. Can't ask me no questions about it. After it's over, it's done. Don't
Wait,
speak
hold
about
up.
it again. You get a 1 mil just for watching this video. Sit down.
I have one question when it comes to that. Is it like highlights and lowlights, or is it the entirety of everything?
It can't be the entirety, because how the fuck we gonna sit there and watch 80 years of my life?
Exactly.
Some
Okay,
shit gotta be skipped over.
let's say it's your highlights and your lowlights.
Okay, cool. So
Oh,
Yeah,
that make it even
yeah.
funnier. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
lock
take
in.
this shit too.
Yeah. At that point, yeah, I'll do it.
Fuck
If
it,
it's
turn it
a
in.
Highlight reel, I got you.
Damn,
Hey, you
can
know
I
the
turn
funniest thing?
Sorry, go
We
ahead.
gonna come up on the part. I'm be like, yo, mama, that's why me and the girl you had like don't talk no more. This part coming out right now. Spoiler alert.
Mama, I fucked up.
So I have there's another question posed. I don't know if is it wrong for a man to argue with a woman?
nope.
No.
Fuck
Who
no.
question was this?
It was like, I was looking at this video.
All right, hold on. You be for a man to be standing there hollering at the top of his lungs, screaming and yelling in an argument with a woman, I think that's a little crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, like arguing, like not how we talking now. But once your voice starts to raise, I feel like at that point you should just drop it. You should not be raising your voice because at that point you're letting her win. You're letting her win. She's getting.
Yeah, y'all ain't debating about what y'all was talking about no more. Y'all just yelling to be right. Nah.
The funniest thing,
you can't be arguing with women.
the funniest thing to me is when women be like, "Wow, big strong man arguing with a woman." So women are inferior creatures now who cannot be equal to men and are not smart enough to state their ideas and their beliefs.
Nah, we know that they're emotional and illogical, so there's no need to argue with them.
I know. I just like turning it around.
That's the shit that
Oh,
really
so
pissed
women
me
are
off. Tonight.
inferior.
Somebody says so. So what you're telling me is men and women are not equal, huh?
That shit be pissing me off to the max because the logical thinking just be like right there, but then it's just the other illogical leap that they just take the opposite way.
Isn't it always like that?
Yes, every time.
Hell, you could argue with your mama. It would still be the same thing.
Oh no, why?
No, mine's is pretty logical.
Not all moms.
Not all.
My mom, very logical person.
Very
Very little emotion until she starts drinking wine.
Since we on
Everybody
this
else's
topic-
mom I've met of my friends, oh my God.
Emotion.
Hey, no, listen,
Hey,
though.
Sean, don't do that. You met my mom. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. I mean, your mom's like an exception.
I want to pose a question though, since we was on the topic of women and their illogic, right? What is your reaction if you state that you like X type of woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they say, but your mama this.
Huh? Yo, man, I would tell him to shut the
I've heard
hell
that.
up.
I've heard that before.
Anytime I see a man say, "Oh, I have a preference for women that's like skinny or something," they be like, "Oh, your mom is like 300 pounds." Well, maybe they realized it was unhealthy for their mom to be like that, and they don't find that attractive, and they don't want a woman that reminds them of their mother.
Nah, I got you. Damn. My mom's 300 pounds. Your mom sucked dick for free on the corner of so and so. You're not the same.
Oh.
Matter of fact, I saw your mom last night. Don't act me. If we gonna talk about moms, let's keep it a buck. Your mom got 4 kids. 3 baby daddies.
Wait, what the fuck? When did we get to this? What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Zerka went left, dog. Like,
anyway, we got JFK Files. The new JFK Files release.
Bruh.
They released some new details about some things.
Wait, did JFK really get shot in the like dead center of his neck?
It wasn't dead
nigga got
center.
shot
It
6
shot
times, bruh.
through his neck, hit the person in front of him, and fucked up.
Then another shot blew out a chunk of his head.
Yeah. He was shot multiple times, bro.
And hey, you know what's crazy? Right after those files released, we just happened to find another 2 kilometers of the pyramids going down. Yeah.
Hold on,
Sean.
Sean, I want to get on that. We can get on that.
That's crazy.
But the JFK Files is kind of wild because in it you do see. I think that's the reason that they didn't want to release it is because there was a lot of like incompetent shit that happened regarding his death. Like them knowing about this nigga before he even shot Kennedy. It's fucking insane.
Well, I mean, Kennedy was going to destroy the CIA after its fulfilled purpose after World War II. Not a lot of people like that, and I stand by it. Lyndon B. Johnson killed JF Kennedy.
And then remember, one part that stuck out to me, you find out George H.W. Bush was lying the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was nowhere near that. They was like, nah, he was there. He was definitely there. I was like, wow.
I ain't gonna lie, this man Trump is going scorched earth with releasing all this redacted information.
I fuck with it. I fuck with the transparency.
Hey,
That's what I like. I like my government to be transparent.
we all knew they lied about every last one of these. All Trump doing is proving they lied. They knew they lied.
Hey,
What the fuck?
wait another 60 years and we'll get 9/11 declassified.
If
Uh,
only
Now that's gonna go crazy.
that
but
one's gonna go. Yeah, I'm about to say
along with what
that one.
Shamar said, I'm just gonna play this for y'all. Now that I have
Oh,
it.
I'll send you one of the most comprehensive breakdowns of it on X because it's quite simple. So apparently, through the use of LiDAR, they have discovered that there are enormous structures underneath the pyramid that go kilometers deep with coils. So enormous pillars.
The Great Flood theory is
They don't understand
in my
what
mind.
it is because they're just looking at LiDAR images. But whatever this is a uniform structure. There's several pillars, and all of this is like very, very, very weird.
Yeah, 600 meters descending down those cylinders, and then there's more stuff below it, and then there's additional structures inside of it. Yeah,
It's really crazy. There's a guy, Jay Anderson, and he did a breakdown of it. This would be good. We could play this.
expert here, not me and you. I texted Graham yesterday. I was like, "Yo, what's going on with this?"
Where's it at?
What has just been announced in relation to the pyramid narrative shattering that I have been sitting here for the last trying to wrap my head around the implications of what we were just told. So this is pretty much breaking news because the new findings were announced on the 16th of March at a press conference held by the team who were studying the Great Pyramid of Giza with a non-invasive technology that was first developed by Felipe Bionde and Corrado called aperture radar plutography.
Fuck, that's a mouthful.
Used to explore the
that's a
internal
mouthful.
structure of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And this method leverages the analysis of micro movements typically generated by background seismic activity to achieve a high resolution, full 3D tomographic image of the pyramids interior and subsurface. Recent findings from deploying this technology are nothing short of mind-blowing. What's been discovered is that there are huge structures over 600 meters deep, which then connects to structures that extend up to 2 kilometers below the surface of the earth. Kilometers. Massive internal structures connected to the base of the pyramid. This is what we know so far.
What does your friend think about it?
What the
Yeah.
fuck? National Geographic ass clip. This shit
Yeah.
long as hell.
That was it. That was mainly the short clip I wanted to show y'all. But yeah, fucking shit up under the pyramids. That tells you there's probably a lot of shit everywhere else. I figured that they would kind of realize that after figuring out that Easter Island, all of the heads in Easter Island actually go down and have fucking bodies.
Right.
I still believe in that great flood wiping out a civilization. In other news, Jess Hilarious got into some a mix of shit because she got beef with her co-host that they hired when she was on paternity leave.
Ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. It was weird. Yeah, I at first no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. Too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan. Even when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then all right, cool, she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on it? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the best until she started reading right. You know what I mean?
Okay. So that's basically what happened. She called in a girl to replace her while she was on maternity leave, came back, and the girl was still running her section. And it's been like built up over some time and built up to this boiling point where she has been fired from the Breakfast Club.
Who Jess?
Yeah.
Oh, they finally fired her, huh?
Wow.
That's the narrative going around with it. They saying that that was probably her last episode because she went on Instagram the night before and aired all that shit out, which is why they took it on live
air,
radio
yeah.
the next day.
Yeah.
And
So that's some
then
shit you handle behind the scenes. You don't go in the public eye and have this conversation live on air.
they did have another clip where she came back to have a discussion with Lauren in person on live.
Off air, when everything has happened, we've had conversations about a lot of different things. Let's talk. Call me. What's up? What's the issue? What's going on?
The issue is the whole narrative. Like, I understand F the comments and F the people and all that, but it's not all about them. It's how I'm feeling too. What if I'm feeling the same way the people feel? You know what I'm saying? So what? Because niggas online feel a certain way. I feel the same way they feel about it.
Call me and curse me out. Call in
I've
and
done
curse them
that.
out. Yes, you do.
Yes, like I've done that. You know what I mean?
There's a bigger issue sometimes too, because right, you'll call him, you'll cuss him out. We might talk about different situations, but I think a lot of times if there's an issue for real, and then it don't be no movement in here, it's like there's an issue outside and then there's no movement in here, and then we just all in here like he ha. Like you're doing a lot of it right now. You laughing and joking, but for real, you know that she's up here crying. Nothing about that is funny. Like.
Okay, that's why I stopped that one.
Yeah, Charlamagne did instigate the whole shit. No matter what was going on, he was laughing and joking.
DJ Envy, he tried his hardest to be like, listen, at the end of the day, if you felt some type of way, you should have did like this, that, and the third. Charlamagne and shit, bro. He instigated that all the way. But me personally, from what I've seen, this is my personal view on it. She first of all, she never went to social media. I understand we're in a day and age where social media plays a big part in our daily lives now, but she shouldn't have went on social media like that, because you're going to have people who don't even know the narrative that's going to push a whole nother narrative out there. And to her point, the comments were getting to her. And you had DJ Envy telling her, bruh, leave it alone. Just like, don't let those comments bother you, because you're going to have people want to see you get like that.
But she said she feels the same way.
I feel like it's more because of the comments. Because my thing is, like they said, me personally, that should never happened on air. That should have been a whole conversation off air. But I get it. That's a big topic of discussion. So you're going to want to push that narrative where you have these two talking face to face.
But from her perspective, she already had her own like segment on the internet before she came to Breakfast Club, just with the mess. And then she comes to Breakfast Club to do that same thing, just with the mess, which is what she's known for. But then she leaves to take paternity leave, and then you have somebody else come in and replace her for her same segment.
She put her there.
She put her there, but that didn't mean for that person to stay there permanently.
But I personally don't watch the Breakfast Club. But from what I've seen, they said Lauren does Just with the Mess 10 times better. From what I've seen, I don't personally watch the Breakfast Club, so I don't know myself.
Call it something different. If you're gonna do that, call it something different, because I still feel like even like optics wise, it still looks bad for the person that created it.
I agree, but I say she's in her feelings. I feel like she's in her feelings.
The segment is called Just with the Mess.
What
is it called now? Lauren with the Mess? No.
No, it's still called Just
more
with the
like
Mess.
Lauren made a mess.
No, how they've been doing it since she came back is still do Just with the Mess, and Lauren do the like basic news. It's like not the gossipy news. She do the regular news. I think it's a bit of ego and arrogance, because shit, if while you left, you noticed that she made her own spot on the show. She got her own following. People fuck with her. Why not? When you come back, be like, you know what? It might not be the same, but shit, I'm happy for you. You took the most out of that position and you made it the best. So good shit for you. I ain't gonna recommend like you get off the show now just because I'm back. Shit, if it's flowing, let's keep flowing. Let's see how to make this shit work. I ain't gonna be as big headed to say, yeah, you get off the show now. I'm back. And the higher ups who that real beef is with, they should have communicated that when she came back. Like, yo, we gonna keep her. We just gonna figure out how to make it work. It might be a little rocky in the beginning, but for the start, this how it's going.
Yeah, I can feel that. Up next we have versus battles.
And let the toxicity begin.
Hold on. Before going down, one last thing. This is a prime example of how poor communication and letting poor communication destroy what could be a very good friendship.
Yeah,
amongst
you from making a fuck ton of money.
amongst the female, amongst a lot of females. Guys, let's be real. We've all been in that situation where be like, "Hey, bro, I need you. Let me talk to you real quick on the side, real quick. I ain't like how you did that. I don't know if that's just how you intended for that to come off, but I don't like how you did that. Maybe I'm tripping. Nah, bro, that's on me. That's on me. Unless you're dealing with a fuck nigga. And we all dealt with a fuck nigga before. Fuck nigga be like, nah, man, you and my. Okay, cool. Next time you do, I'm going to smack the shit out you. We could do it one or two ways. You know what I'm saying? But at least this, like Tell said, the communication from the higher up should have been way better than what it was.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But again, it's a business, bro. That's like an NBA player getting mad he got injured, and when he came back, he got to share his spot now because the nigga who came off the bench, they found out he could ball.
Unless you
gotta do it, nigga.
Nigga put up
That's
30.
fair.
Hey, chill out. We ain't gonna disrespect Kwame Brown. Nigga played in the league 13 years, bro. That's not a bust.
Nigga's a half-ass bust, my boy.
13 years as a pro is not a bust.
Nigga's a bust, my
Up
boy.
next, versus battles.
Hey, wait, hold on. Joe, why would you bring him up as a bust as the initial name when there are way better candidates who are actual busts? Anthony Bennett was a number one fucking pick. Number one. This nigga was in the league 2-3 years.
So you a Kwame Brown fan, bro?
No, I'm a realist instead of going with narratives, bro. If you in the league for 10 plus years, that means you were good enough to be there at least 10 years. Niggas don't keep trash niggas in the league for 10 years.
Kendrick Perkins, I'll say it.
Kendrick Perkins wasn't trash. He was a great defender and rebounder.
Debatable.
All right,
No,
on to
in his
versus
prime, he
battles.
was.
On to versus battles. We're not about to have a basketball debate in it, dude.
Nah, I ain't gonna catch the Kwame Brown. I just want to see who's gonna get triggered by that.
All right, Kwame living South Carolina, nigga. He pull up on.
I don't care what Kwame gonna do to me, bro. Listen, if Kwame comes after me, that's publicity. What you talking about?
He ain't gotta come at you publicly. They say Kwame be moving like a gangster down there in Charleston.
All right.
We go into verses.
Oh man, this is funny.
Joe, who's
fuck is Shamar?
He has some personal issues he's tending to. He will not be attending tonight.
Who is
All right.
I don't know, but that's what he texts me.
Who is Hale?
Oh, Shaman King, bro.
Oh, yeah, Hale. Easy. Hale versus Naku.
I'm not giving him. I'm just giving him the fire spirit because doing the whole giving him the whole kit is just not justice for my boy. Even though I'm taking How all the way.
Natsu.
Natsu can't contend with a nigga like that.
Contrary.
I'll put it like this. Comparing Natsu's brother's fire to Hale's, Natsu barely could control his brother, eating his brother's fire, which basically turns into a demon. He'll turn into a demon with Hale's fire, but the problem is him maintaining that power is not gonna last long.
Power of friendship. I hate it. Hell.
All right.
It's not the power of friendship, but okay.
Up next, Kaido runs a gauntlet.
He dies next. He dies next.
Wait.
Nah,
Y'all looking at it
be
wrong.
fair, bro.
You looking at it wrong, okay? First of all, get a nigga some credit. He starts at the attack type. I mean, not attack, armor type.
This nigga gets to round 3 and dies next.
Who is this nigga in round 3?
Nigga, that's the Demon King from SAO.
Caragon? No,
bro.
That's Caragon?
Yes,
from Solo Level.
It's one of the I said it's one of the Demon Kings from Solo Leveling.
No,
one of the most.
You said SAO.
No, you
You
didn't.
said
Nigga
Sword Art
said SAO. And then you just
Oh,
want to sit here and try to
sure. I meant
gaslight us.
Solo. Fuck.
Don't ask.
My bad. I meant Solo. Shit.
Man,
Niggas know what I meant.
like we was
Nigga tried to sit here and gaslight us. Like, oh yeah, I said that. No, nigga, that's why I was confused.
Y'all knew what I meant. My
No, we
statement still
didn't.
stands.
No, we
You
didn't.
manipulated us.
All right.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He might beat Caragon too.
Nah.
Is Caragon that powerful, man?
Yes.
I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
Are you saying
thinking
this
about it.
based on power?
He was an
level, or do you
A-rank
hate
dungeon boss,
Caragon?
so he wasn't even like an S-rank monster, really.
Yeah.
When you in SAO, damn, this thing got me saying that.
Solo.
In One Piece, wouldn't you classify Kaido as a S class?
Yes.
A national.
National.
Yeah.
I agree. I say national.
Yes.
I say national.
Yes. Kaido would be considered a national threat. This nigga Kaido.
Yes.
If Kaido broke through, Kaido was running, going crazy in Korea.
Nah, I'm about to say, if this nigga came out of the dungeon in his dragon form, just didn't transform, they'd be shitting themselves. Oh, hell no. What the fuck?
You reckon? Now, who disagrees that Kaido is not being a national hunter? Like,
No. Just start with this. The S rank magic nigga with fire. Do you think he beats Kaido?
don't say it, bro. Don't say it, bro. He's about to say it, bro.
Matter of fact, send the whole strike team that attacked Jeju Island that fought the Queen. Send them 5 niggas. Do they beat Kaido?
No.
Moving on, Haraga.
Kaido loses here.
Yeah, he loses to Maharaga.
He loses Maharaga.
There's no chance. Maharaga
He dies next.
Yeah, he dies in Maharaga.
All right.
Hold on. Let's get to the. Do you think what's his chances against Yusuke?
Yeah.
Slim.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Slim to none.
Francis, a snowball will survive in the fireplace before he survives against Yusuke.
Damn.
Okay. Being fair, of the 3 Demon Kings, who's Kaido's best chance?
Bro, the fact that you're laughing, you know the answer. He's trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm being like dead serious. I know it's funny, but of the 3 Demon Kings, which one could Kaido possibly take on in a one-on-one fight and possibly get dub?
Dog, if you hate the King of Beasts, you can just say it. It's alright.
I actually like Kaido, bro. I actually like Kaido.
All right. Up next, we have Madara versus Sukuna.
What the fuck? Moderate low diff.
I'd say no diff.
All right. We have another low diff. Arthur from 7 Deadly Sins versus Aizen.
I don't know if that's a low diff. I don't know.
How is it not?
A low diff for who?
Aizen winning?
Arthur has reality warping abilities, nigga.
So the Aizen.
No, he don't have the reality warping capabilities of Arthur.
Yeah. This nigga Arthur promising shit and actually coming through. And Tef, you got some explaining to do. Escanor's brother, really, bro? You was going to keep that information from us, huh?
That's just the latest chapter. It just happened. I was going to talk about it today.
Oh, I'm about to say, but this man been holding out, bro.
Escanor has a brother.
Yes.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I wanna say Aizen, but it's not a low diff. I'm gonna say Aizen's not a low diff.
I wonder if
I don't know
Koiko
the nigga.
Sugetsu would even work on him while he has the power of chaos.
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like it wouldn't.
You said it's the power of chaos?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we are forgetting one major factor here.
Please
You know
don't
what I'm
bring
saying?
up Bonkai. Please don't
You know
bring
what
up
I
Bonkai.
genuinely-
We ain't
Please
never-
don't say he wouldn't be able to see him.
What is? You know what I genuinely believe though? I don't think Kyokusugetsu will work when he got the power of chaos, because chaos is disorder, and Kyokusugetsu obeys a rule.
No, y'all forgetting something. This nigga still is merged with the Hyogoku to this day.
That is true, and he can keep evolving.
You think he gonna keep evolving into something that beats?
He can't
Yeah,
be
Bob.
killed. No one has been
He
able to kill him.
technically could continuously evolve like a Maharaga or a Doomsday.
Arthur could just change him into some other shit. Put that nigga in a separate dimension.
Let's do this, Isaac.
All right, nigga, welcome to Camelot. Now you in my realm where I control every fucking thing, nigga.
Except
I'm
for the
saying,
Hyogoku. That's like the only contention. This nigga has the ability to just continuously evolve. And he technically can't be killed.
But he can be sealed.
Yeah?
That's not killing.
I'll kill
Can
him.
do it though.
how versus battle works.
All right, time for Joel to hold one of the strongest characters in ReZero.
I gotta see how he's gonna hold him, because this
I
nigga's
didn't
broke.
hold. I didn't hold him. I made it fair.
The Reinhardt
Nigga said
Dawn Australia from
ReZero.
ReZero runs a gauntlet versus Bond from Seven Deadly Sins, Rudius from Mashoko Tensei, Anos, Rimuru, and Yogiri. Are you giving him his abilities, Joe?
Yeah, I'm giving his abilities because it's not going to matter in the end.
This nigga clears.
He's not clearing.
This nigga clears.
I don't know if he clears Anos.
This nigga clears. As much as I love Anos' sword, because his sword is what makes him broken, because it ignores all logic. This nigga can just ask for a blessing out of bullshit and get it.
Yeah, that's cute and all to the god
Who is
that he
Yogiri?
worships to death. Yogiri is the one that has the instant death ability that kills concepts.
Well, then he stops there. Then
He does. Next.
what's wrong with you, Drito? You okay?
What you mean?
You just seem kind of down.
I'm chilling. I was reading. My bad.
I just want to say for this fucking gauntlet, Bond gets hoed, Rudius gets hoed, Anos and Rimuru get hoed. Especially Bond. Why is Bond on this list? Bond gets hoed the worst.
How
How
does
pulls out
Bond get
his
hold?
sword for Bond.
How does Bond get hold? Berserker.
Get shit on, bro.
There's nothing. Every time Bond makes an attack, he auto dodges and it never works again. There is nothing in Bond's kit that would ever do to touch this nigga. He just gets hold. It's you used the text the first time. That's nice. Auto dodge. Oh, you gotta use the text again. Don't even worry about it. It just now doesn't work.
What's in Bond's kit, Berserker?
That's a good question. What is in this kit?
Fucking, he can
Doesn't he
steal
also get
power.
stronger by the damage dealt to him?
Snatch and Snatch is one in his kit.
He was going to say Snatch and Stole.
Snatch and
I
steal.
was gonna say
The
Snatch and
Yu-Gi-Oh
Steal.
card.
I was gonna say Snatch and Steal, but I think it's just called Snatch.
No, it's called Hunter something.
Hunter Fest. Hunter Fest is one. Snatch is another one.
I want to say like one or two more. I want to say there's like one or two more. I know those two for a fact.
Is those two and there's one more, and it's the most obvious one.
Snatch and Swipe.
No,
I was just chatting.
I'm about to say, come on, man. Think of it. Think of everything. Think of what we seen Bond do this whole thing. What did he drink from?
Oh, his immortality.
There you go. He got Hunter Fest, he got Snatch, and his immortality.
But wait, which bond are we using? Because if we're going into series bonds, then he doesn't have his immortality anymore.
But he's 10 times stronger than what he used to be.
That's not going to make a difference.
That doesn't make a difference. Even if he was 100 times stronger, it wouldn't make a difference.
His immortality would make a difference for him, like lasting a little longer before Reinhardt just decides to call down another blessing or just kill
You're
him.
like, you know what? Your immortality is annoying. I'm just gonna cut that off and then just go about my day.
But what if Hunter Fest takes all his blessings?
He gets him right back. He literally can just ask for any blessing he wants and gets it right back.
Yeah, with Hunter Fest though, every time he asks for it, it'll just go to Bond because
Bond has a limit. Bond has a limit though.
Yeah, his body does have a limit, but it doesn't just instantly hit that limit. He can use that ability over time. That's what I'm saying. If he used Hunter Fest and every blessing that he got goes to Bond, and the blessings keep going to him until his body give out, that's interesting. That's why I said I just asked.
Hey Zerka, when has Bond ever hit his limit?
Against fucking what was that nigga's name? I want to say he hit his limit against Gallon.
You
Is
are
that
correct.
the nigga's name?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are
Gallon.
correct. Also early in the series, but yes.
Yeah, I want to say like the first, like he hit his limit against Gallon, and yeah, it's
It was toward the beginning of the series.
What happens after he goes to Purgatory, Zerka?
Oh, I think it's way stronger, but he loses his immortality. I know this.
Damn, why y'all pressing this nigga like this?
No,
I
because
even said
I was just
earlier,
saying
like
correct and incorrect, helping him out.
I did say earlier, like, is this Bond end of series or beginning of series? Because if it's end of series, he loses his immortality. I said,
Damn, why it sound like Zerka know 7 Deadly Sins more than Bleach? What the fuck?
Because he knows Bleach's ass, bro. That's what you talking about, bro.
Speaking of Bleach, you're not even supporting them by getting the game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This man,
I'm in Ohio. The fuck you want me? I don't even have my PS5.
I didn't know buying games was restricted to one state.
I didn't know you couldn't pre-order the game you've been waiting for years.
I didn't know your PS5 couldn't travel.
Nigga, I forgot to bring it.
Hey, bro, it's all right, bro. We know you hate Bleach, bro. It's all right. Bro.
Did you at least pre-order the game?
He left the game.
Now, nigga, I was broke. But I will say, if you switch out Bond for like someone else, it would be more interesting.
Yeah, we need to start putting my boys Eldris in some more versus battles, bro. Yeah.
Nah, I would for this one specifically, I'd say you have to go like 12 o'clock at Escanor. That's a fight. That's a fight.
All right, we got chapters. Marshall.
You niggas talk about Marshall. You niggas talk about Marshall King. I've never read it.
Marshall King is goated.
Cash. This man has the golden arms, and now he has
That nigga chipped away 6 years of his life immediately.
Immediately. He said, you know, you shoot it, you lose a year of your life. You shot 6 shots. That man said, dang, I ain't know that. Oh,
you got to get him another gun now. Oh no, he do have his other gun.
Yeah. He put it back on his holster. So
pause. I just want to admire the aura farming drip right here. This is sauce.
Yeah.
The panels in here are hard.
This nigga just damn. Wait a minute. Wait, what the fuck is this nigga's arm?
Golden arms, bro. Like that shit gas, bro.
The arms of God, and that's the God Magnum right there.
Wait, nigga, you moving too fast. I'm trying to see the gun. Shit.
Oh, the gun right here.
Nigga, what is this gun? Why does this gun have a fucking... What is this gun?
So it's technically Excalibur, but you know, broken in other parts, bro.
Like the handle's a sword, but the rest of it's a fucking gun. I like it. That's drip. This nigga's arm is... What the fuck?
Metal arm.
Yep.
Okay,
A gift from his quote unquote dad.
This might be some sauce because I ain't never seen this shit happen.
And we
Hold
do
on.
see that he's leaving the school.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna change his
mind,
but
nah, that nigga said I'm leaving.
Nigga,
But I do like the other girl is leaving with him though. She's leaving with him.
honestly, I couldn't tell when I was reading it. I couldn't tell if she was saying that she's gonna get stronger at the school, then come back, or she was leaving with him.
But she grabbed the bag. I'm like, okay, so she's leaving with him because she had me confused too. I feel like she's gonna leave with him, but I think the other girl's gonna go too.
This nigga up the blicky for nothing. I like it.
To be honest, he did for nothing. He had no reason to pull that goddamn trigger. No reason.
At all.
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck this fight. Fuck everything in this general direction. I'm up in big blicky.
Bro, he had no reason to actually pull it, bro. Like, no reason whatsoever. Like, this man said, yeah, I'm pulling it. For what, my boy?
Hey, I like it. He said on big business, he said, if I'm up in this bitch, I'm blowing this bitch.
Marshall
And when
King,
I'm sick of them things, yeah.
once again, being a great read for the week. Great read. All right. You know what y'all came. Actually, Joel and Tough, Boruto.
Boruto nigga too, but
Konohamaru has beaten the fraud allegations. He's beaten the fraud allegations. He's his master. That love he got, he gotta do something about that. But he took care of his plan. The other one that has Gaara's adopted son, that nigga is washing, but Sarada's about to clean that nigga up. And Sarada got called out like her mother did.
For what?
Basically, the girl told her, you can love who you want to love. Because Sarada, ever since the class rep proclaimed she loved Boruto, Sarada's kind of be keeping her feelings under wraps. In this chapter, the girl told her, she was like, listen, you can love who you want to love too. It's okay. You know? And Sarada, she pulls out her Mangekyo Sharingan, and the girl probably has one of the most OP ones in the series.
What does it do?
The fuck if I know, right? People think it's on what was Obito's one? Kamui. Yeah, we saw that. We saw a little glimpse of that. So a lot of people speculating it's Kamui right now.
Damn, like mother, like daughter. The apple never
Why was y'all
falls
down
off.
Konohamaru in the first place?
Because like before this mission started, Shikamaru tells him, "Listen, bruh, this girl likes you. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to like lock in and take her out." This man, he's looking at her. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Finally, he did exactly what Shikamaru told him. He used the fact that she loved him against her and took her out. But in the same sentence, the other I'm just gonna call them Ten Tails. The other Ten Tails are watching like, this thing called love, that's a dangerous tool. We gotta be careful of that. So don't know if that's gonna work a second time.
Damn.
But yeah, like it was actually a good moment to see Sarada finally proclaiming what she wanted, you know. Because when old girl called her out, she just kind of just shut down after that.
The kid's finally growing up.
Yeah, she want her man. She want Boruto. Hey, that's what I was waiting for. Like she kind of like the past few chapters, she's kind of just brushed it aside. But the old girl was like, "Listen, bro, if you whoever you love, hey, go for it. Don't let nobody stop you." She popped that Sharingan, that Mangekyo. It was over with.
Donjo.
Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I ain't gonna cap. I don't even think that much happened. I lied. Something did happen. They're trying to get to the gym teacher. Oh yeah, the other girl that has powers now, she knows how to play the piano, and with her ability, it's so disgusting. They thought it was going to amplify the class reps, which her power is like the singer and everything, but her power doesn't amplify the class rep. It summons bugs.
Yeah.
A swarm of bugs, like a swarm of them are coming. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm not a fan of that shit. It's fucking disgusting, bro. It's grasshoppers too. Everybody knows grasshoppers are bad luck. But yeah, that's what's going on. You found out. Remember how within the seat? Because I think if you watch the anime, it was being talked about subtly, but you didn't get a name to a face. Remember how they were talking about how there were pictures of students, of female students going around, and they didn't know who was putting them out there?
It was the gym teacher?
Yes, it's the gym teacher. He's doing it. He was the one. He was putting them all on sites and stuff to get money, and it's hinted that he essayed a few of the teachers.
What kind of schools these niggas be going to?
Bro, I'm telling you, when that part came out, it was like crazy, bro. And what makes it crazier, bro, this man is working out on like a treadmill. Like, yeah, you cut back to his house. He has a student in his house. Like, yeah, you ready? And I'm like, bro, what?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the teachers in this anime is actually pretty fucked up. The only good one right now is the nurse. Oh, that's the only good one, bro. The nurse, bro. That's the only good one in Don right now.
No adults in the verse.
You can Granny, you can rely on, but teacher wise, the only one you can rely on is the nurse. The only one you can rely on.
And sadly, we didn't get a solo leveling chapter this week. Surprisingly, honestly, because they usually hit that bitch consistently. But we did get
I
One
read
Piece.
somewhere that it was on break, taking a little break.
One Piece, Tef, do you still feel Loki's a fraud?
I didn't read it, but did Luffy knock him out and get fifth?
No.
He knocked him out in base, but he was already basically going down before then. They basically explained that like it was taking all his power to put on that front. And even before Luffy was about to hit him, Luffy was like gum. And then this nigga was like, damn it, I lost.
Yeah, they showed the panel, yeah.
No, okay, I take my if that's what happened, then I take it back. He ain't on fraud watch.
Yeah. They one thing I do like, they go into detail. Like, yeah, it took everything in him to even lift the hammer up. Like, it took everything.
And he still talked to Harden at the end. Was like, "Do you really believe I did that?"
Yeah.
Okay. Now he all right for right now. I'm gonna need him to get the fuck up and fight some of these holy knights, and I need to see where he stands against Kaido in the scale.
I've seen a theory that Kaido is also King Harold's son.
I don't know. I can see it because of the whole horn thing, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Maybe Oni is
go ahead, my bad.
Because I was thinking that maybe Onis are a part of the descendants of giants. They're like, I don't know. It's a possibility.
Only thing about this chapter that kind of it was like, to me, was about I see what Oda's trying to do about getting the whole children thing, getting them to the beach as fast as he can. You know, to go ahead further along that whole thing.
Yeah.
But this is just me personally. I do not see. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe Oda is about to give the Marines a dub, but because we know this is closely to the exact same thing that happened with Big Mom and the government taking kids and everything. I don't see them getting them kids off. I feel like we're gonna lose a Holy Night here.
Every chapter we just see how much Lola fucked over Big Mom.
Bro, hear me. Excuse me. When I say this, we are talking about animated people. I'm not talking about real life people. I understand why Big Mom beat on her daughter the way she did. You
listen.
Come on, hold on. You got
having Loki
y'all.
in a cut on the Big Mom Pirates would have been crazy.
Would have been crazy, bruh.
Loki would have been the captain. It would have been the Loki Pirates then.
I'm not mad about that. Lola destroyed her mother's dream. Like, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, wow. I see why Big Mom was pissed. I see it. I see this. I saw the vision. Like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I see the vision. This goes through. You can't touch you. I don't see Kaido touching Big Mom. Just like you said, we need to see where his cap at. But I see why she says her getting Loki on her side is fucking shit up. And you decide because it's not true love, you don't want this. Man, listen, bump true love at this point. Bump true love. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win. What's wrong with you? And then you're gonna run away. Okay. You left your sister here that looks just like you. I'll take it. I'll take a win somewhere, shape, or form.
It was
she got married at stage.
It was a cool chapter for One Piece this week.
Yeah,
it was mainly focusing on like Loki's injuries and these holy nights.
I still can't get past the holy night that has the dragon fruit. That is an ugly ass design.
My question is though, what the fuck are these shit? What the fuck is this shit?
Which one?
These giant shits on this island. Like the what is making these fucking skeletons move? All the other giant creatures on the island.
The nightmare shit?
Yeah. Wasn't it established that the dude with the nightmare did that?
Yeah, his fruit is bringing them kids' nightmares to reality.
Yeah, remember? That's why they went ahead and showed that. Remember they emphasized about him actually bringing their fears and stuff, and he was like, don't worry about all that.
Okay.
Damn, Ruff, even I know that. Look at you not reading to understand One Piece. Shamar would be disappointed.
I give it to you today. Because there's been some other things that's been on my mind.
Bro, that was
One Piece. It was a good chapter of One Piece, but next is anime and manga recommendations, and mine's is what's been on my mind over One Piece. Gaku Gotcha. This shit is gas. Paneling and artwork, fucking amazing every goddamn time. I love.
Not gonna lie.
They just cold with all of the designs for everything. This is just a random chapter out of context.
I'm not gonna lie. He put me on. That shit's kind of fire.
I'm gonna start reading it. I gotta finish up Yakuza Family.
And Joe, this nigga looks like Hill from Shaman King.
Yeah.
His whole design is like it. Even his claws that come out like this looks just like Ho when he merged with the fire spirit.
Speaking of claws, I know this is a manga or manga. Did y'all see the Solo Leveling episode?
Yes.
Yes.
That nigga Jin Woo war
That
farmer.
shit was gas. That shit was gas.
I ain't gonna lie, the anime make it just seem like it's cheating for this nigga.
Bro, the way he just like
Unlock mutilation skill, and then it's max 10 seconds later. Like, all right, this is some cheating shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been having to get on people's asses like, oh, this nigga answered, bruh. Shut the fuck up. You're watching the anime. There's so much content you bitches have been missing out on. We're
Not
just
gonna
shutting
lie.
up and letting y'all enjoy it.
I've been trying to defend this nigga Jin Woo from like the allegations of him being a fraud, because people been saying he a fraud because the system is just jumping in to save his ass. And that's the only one detail that I'm not liking about the anime. They making it way more heavy-handed now. Oh, the system is helping him out here. I get the system is helping him out, but there's a lot of times Jin Woo would have fucking died.
Like, nigga, I'm like, how about this? You go read the manhwa, then come back to me, then you can talk, then have your gripes and complaints. Till then, shut the fuck up and enjoy the anime.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of elitist, my nigga.
It is.
Yeah. Because
I don't know why I thought that him reviving Chaha in part was before he fought Beru. I don't know
Me
why.
too.
I thought that was before too.
I thought it was too. Am I tripping? I thought I was tripping for real.
Because I thought he like prioritized her and like did that shit real quick. And like left
and then after the fight
to heal while he was fighting Beru.
No.
Right.
So what had happened? He revives Buddy after the fight. That's where he makes his whole statement of, you know what? I probably should let the dead humans rest and just stick to monsters.
Nah, the other dude asked him to let him go.
Yeah, like that's where he makes that whole statement is after that fight, after she gets healed. It's like, nah, let him rest.
And I don't remember in the manga the signal fucking up and oh my god, we can't watch what's going on the island right now.
I remember the signal.
That's not how it happened.
I remember the signal messing up, but I was like,
No,
that
I
was
remember
the whole
him telling
reason
Buddy
for
to shut the feed down.
Nah, that was the whole reason for why it took Jin Woo a minute to get there, because he wasn't by a TV to see it, and this the stream got interrupted and didn't come back on until Jin Woo got back there.
Because that's where he first uses. That's when he used Shadow Exchange while sitting on a fucking building just popping up.
Oh yeah. Wait. I thought it took him longer to get there because it was a 10-minute delay on the stream than what was happening in real life.
Yeah, it was a delay.
That too.
And then remember, he was going off of the shadows too. He didn't know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, he was pretty much just going off of his shadows, and once he figured out something was wrong, he's like, exchange.
Yeah, because his shadows
and then he
popped
just
out
pops
to
in and
protect
just
him.
and then he pops in and just starts putting hands on Beerus. I mean Beru. I said Beerus.
Because a lot of people that's watching anime, they was like, well, how come he didn't show up? And then you go to the comments, people are telling them, they say, listen, he did not know what was going on. You got to understand, he can't see what his shadows are seeing now. It was like he's going off of the shadows that are there and like what happens if they disappear and stuff. They're like, he can't see what's going on.
Which he can, but he got to really focus in on one shadow to see what that shadow sees.
Right.
And he wasn't doing that.
But I will say this, I'm seeing what a lot of people are saying with how repetitive it all gets after a certain point.
Now, you can't make that argument after this fight because this fight didn't follow that same structure.
No, I'm just saying, just weeks of just sitting back and just watching it, because I've been rewatching too and rereading. I see what people mean though. Like I'm still thoroughly enjoying it, you know, but I'm seeing what a lot of people are saying.
Well, next season changes that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give you that complaint until you get to the Monarchs. After that, that's where his fucking W's stop.
Any other manga recommendations?
I have one.
If you say one that you said before, you gonna piss me off, nigga.
It starts with a Kingpin account.
What?
It starts with a Kingpin account. That's the name of the manga.
It starts with a Kingpin account.
Yes. Shit you not. That's the name of it.
Kingpin account. That's 6 words. Can't fuck with it.
That's Isekai territory for tell. That's Isekai territory.
Yeah, 6 words in the name. I cannot fuck with it.
The life and the story of a herald untold.
Nope.
You know what? What's funny is I see how many people drop Mashiko Tensei, and I'm like, dang, bro. I said, I don't know how should I feel the fact that I defend the story or what, you know?
Mashoko Tensei is actually good. It's just
you got to get past all that. You got to get past all that.
My thing is, why watch or read Mushoku Tensei when you can just go read T-Bait and it's better?
Mashoko Tensei is really good. I don't know why you're saying it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the day, Ruff, I will send you where you can go read the beginning after the end, and then I want you to come back to me after you've read at least 20 chapters and tell me it's not better.
Two things could be true at the same time.
I'm putting this as a fact, and I'm standing on this. I will send it to you.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Anyway,
wait.
not. Go
ahead. Yeah, 4 nights. I gotta let y'all know the spoiler we just got about Escanor's brother.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, he's one of Arthur's Knights of Chaos right now, and it turns out that Escanor was like a prince. He was a legitimate prince, and his older brother is whose arm he, like, the first time his sunshine power awoken, he pretty much destroyed his brother's arm, and that's why they was treating him like a monster and tried to kill him before Rose put him in the basket. That was the big reveal we got, and that Gother is in Camelot. Gother revealed that information by just probing his brain over a long period of time so he wouldn't notice. But since Chaos has control of his mind, it's more difficult to probe his mind, because when Gotha tries to, all he sees is like cancer's cells as the essence of Chaos.
Damn.
So is Gother helping Camelot? Is he helping Camelot?
Gotha's helping the 4 Knights.
Gotcha.
Gotha's still good. They were trying to get the guy who makes the sacred treasures, because Arthur wants him to make him weapons for his knights. So they captured him at the cathedral where they having that tournament, and Gotha impersonated like one of the knights through their memories and got him to escape.
Okay.
And that was this chapter. So that was a big bombshell. Escanor is a prince, and he had an older brother who's still alive, working for Arthur right now.
So basically, what I'm hearing is Arthur got a bunch of people who basically are mentally messed up right now and promised him a whole bunch of shit.
Well, his Knights of Chaos, he gives them the power of chaos, which in turn makes them incredibly powerful, but it also wipes their mind of their memories, their personality, their emotions.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like what he did with Jericho.
Yeah. So Jericho got a low-level version of it. She just more manipulated. With these knights, they have like really no memory of their past life for real.
Wow.
Like when we see Percival's dad at the beginning of the series, he was on like Jericho's level at that point. He just got fully manipulated right after the time skip.
Dang, that's messed up.
Yeah, he fully went over the chaos, took the power into his body, so now his memories of everything of himself is gone.
And Jericho, she just
A pedophile.
yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's messed up.
Well, it's not an anime or manga, but I got two shows I would like to recommend, which is Common Side Effects, Adult Swim show. Pretty good. It's about them getting this like mushroom that can heal everything. It's about just like these people fighting the pharmaceutical companies, but it's done in a way and it's like entertaining and pretty good. And it's another show I just started, Exploding Cats. It's one of those shows you watch while you high. It's about God. He messed up a couple times, so the other gods in the pantheon send Judeo-Christian God down to Earth to live amongst humans to learn empathy. So he is now a god in the body of a cat that has to answer people prayers.
Wow.
Pretty funny. Pretty good.
I don't think I'm watching anything new right now. I'm just Apothecary Diaries.
Shamar not here, so you don't have to sell us on it, Joe.
Listen, bro, Apothecary Diaries was good, man.
I'm about to say I started that one. It is pretty good. I like it.
It's like it's a slow. It's not even a slow burner. It's one of them shows where you got to pay attention to the details. If you don't, you're gonna be like, damn, that really popped back up. And then the reason why I started it, because I was watching a bunch of action stuff, and I was like, you know what? I just need something that doesn't have a whole lot of action and stuff. I just need something, you know, a good slice of life, a good little story, you know. And I got that.
Okay. We do have some other discussions. We talked about Assassin's Creed. How have black celebrities, i.e., Megan Thee Stallion and Michael B. Jordan, contributed to making anime mainstream?
I want to say not a lot because I feel like they jumped on the hype train. Or, well, not to say that they love for anime is not genuine, but they came in, their hype for anime came in around the time where anime was already becoming more popular.
Yeah. They came in when how can I put it? Because a lot of people follow deeply with their favorite celebrity, and when they know once they give a recommendation on something that most people would tend to follow that trend, they made it easier for anime to be loved, not more loved now than ever has been, which comes with a whole lot of controversy with people. They're like, oh, I can't believe this goes on. Like, bitch, this shit been out like 10 years now. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying it's bad, but when you have novice and you have people who's just getting into it and they looking at something like, what's something that people call gory and bad and it's nowhere near?
Open lead?
No, that one. Yeah, you can use that one. So they start watching that, right? And they're like, "Oh my god, how could something like this get a show and get this many episodes?" I'm like, because around that time, that was popular, you know?
Yeah. Old Disney soundtracks versus new Disney soundtracks. What y'all got?
Oh, 10 times better.
I don't know nothing from the new one, so
The best one was Encanto. That's that put them back on the map. Can't beat
Encanto was the best for new gen Disney.
But that old gen, Tarzan the best soundtrack all time. Fight me on it.
No. I got Mulan.
Listen, all Mulan got that one song, bro. Tarzan has like it's only one good song, bro.
Let's get down to business.
I get it and see that. I knew that was a song. That's it. That's all we got. After that, it's done. You cooked. Son of Man, You'll Be in My Heart, Two Worlds. Come on. Come on.
I could sleep on it.
Nah, you is sleeping on it.
What was the first
I'm trying to
anime?
think.
Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to think. As the old Disney songs, the only ones that really come to mind is Mighty King from Lion King and Make a Man Out of You from Mulan.
Yep, Make a Man Out of You from Mulan.
I don't know. No, I don't really remember a lot of the whole soundtrack. Joe, you're right though. When you started naming the Tarzan songs, it was like, yeah, that was a couple good songs for that one movie.
Phil Collins they said, they went to Phil Collins, they said, listen, bro, it's about a man who's being raised in the jungle. There you go. Phil Collins said, don't worry about it. I got you. This man got in the studio and started cooking. Them new Disney songs, they ain't got that. And Kanto, I ain't gonna lie, it saved it. It saved this new Disney. It saved it. But it ain't got that same oomph that we grew up with. Listen, when Hercules went on his whole journey, I will find like, bro. I was like, okay, let's go, Hercules. We about to go find you, bro. We about to go find out who you really are, bro. Like you was there. That new Disney, I'm good on that. If you ain't talking about who Bruno is, I don't care.
That song is.
It really is, bro. That song, guys.
What was the first anime you watched, and how did it change your perception of storytelling?
The first one I watched that I didn't even realize was an anime at first was probably Pokemon.
Gotta catch your mind, it's
I have
so
to go with Yu-Gi-Oh.
true. I don't know which one I should pick. It's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Both of them were goated.
I think Pokemon was first for me.
You know what Yu-Gi-Oh taught me? To accept the bullshit that comes in stories sometimes.
Some niggas be lucky as fuck, and some niggas be cheating.
I don't know how many of y'all ever actually heard of this anime. It's called Big O.
Yes.
That anime, to this day, I cannot even tell you the plot of the anime, but I know it's good. That's all I can tell you, bro. I don't know the plot. I've watched it recently, and I'm looking at it like, damn, this is really good, you know? Ruff, ask me what the plot is. I don't know. Don't know what the plot is, bruh. In Inuyasha, I was Inuyasha just taught me that you can love two women equally.
I call cap on Inuyasha, nigga. Ain't no way you was up consistently as a child 5
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Ain't no way.
Yes, I was.
You had school, nigga.
Yes, I was. I can go to my mother right now, and she was like, yes, he was.
My mama was whipping my ass for leaving the TV on that night. I couldn't even fake that lie. I just fell asleep with it on. Inuyasha, I couldn't watch that shit till about high school.
I was up religiously watching Inuyasha.
We do have a clip. You gotta erase one forever.
That nigga say.
I hate this narrative.
Me too, cause pause it, bro.
My boy.
Because how do you not watch the part that got me? Because I will remove Ichigo that season. How do you not watch Bleach and still go with Goku?
Well, he said he misunderstood the question, so I could give him grace on that.
I guess he was talking about like as a main character personality wise. I can see why he would.
I can see why, But
Nah,
it's really between Ichigo and Luffy. It's
Z Goku was a way better character than Super Goku. And I think
Yeah.
most people just take it Super Goku as his overall character the entire time, which is not the case.
Well, technically, Super Goku is the final form of the Goku we see. So
wouldn't
that's
you
what his
say
character
Super
becomes.
Goku is the slice of life Goku?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I was just trying to give him some great.
Nah,
You
they
say
try
no?
to make him into a joke character, like a comic relief character.
Yeah. Slice of life.
Nah, that's ass. You got slice of life characters you could do that with and not have to put that on Goku.
But I agree with that.
Because when they do the side mangas with Goten and Trunks, that's where you could get the slice of life off. Because they're not hardened warriors. Them niggas ain't grow up fighting their whole life, so they would be less serious. Now turning Goku into a less serious character, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I agree. But personally, for me, I understand why I'm picking Goku. But me personally, it's between Ichigo and Luffy. You know what? Even though I say Ichigo, the Luffy I'm dealing with right now, pick on Luffy.
Oh yeah, y'all better than me. I gave up.
No, I'll fuck
You
with current
gave up.
Luffy.
You couldn't do it, huh?
I'll fuck with current
Hold
Luffy.
on. What did you stop at? What did you stop at?
What was the last episode I watched? Because I
It's
stopped like
hard.
2 weeks ago.
I'm in Alabasta. We're about to get fighting, so I'm actually at a good point.
Close
But
any
I
slot.
know I ain't
Garp
made it that
just
far.
showed up. I'm living. I'm high sales, my
fuck
boy. High
you,
sales.
bruh. Fuck you.
I'm
Bruh.
about to
You
just
got it.
jump to Marine Ford or some shit.
Nah. You can't give up. You have to go through it. It's a part of a canon event. I'm going back through One Piece.
Bruh, do you know how hard it is watching One Piece as a canon event, bruh?
When does the anime come back?
Next month. We're getting matter of fact, we're getting 2 episodes on April the 5th and April the 6th.
They're
2
probably
Oh,
brand new
gonna
never
be.
mind.
episodes.
If it was like the
And-
end of April, I would have tried to catch up, but nah, never mind.
And
We're
then
probably going back to Kuma.
yeah, and then we getting 83 on the 4th, I think. We're getting a whole bunch of, it's like a whole marathon running of what happened so far before we went on the break.
Joel, watch the fan letter. Stop acting like that.
Bruh, I'm like,
It's 20 minutes, Joel.
What's so much on this fan letter, bruh?
Because it's
It's
some
good.
of the best One Piece content in the past like years, my nigga. And I promise you, it'll probably make you. To me, it like reinvigorated my love for One Piece. Yeah. Because before that, I was still just like, oh, cool, One Piece. But watching the fan letter make you appreciate all the bullshit that you've been through, to be honest.
It shows you the Straw Hats' growing impact among like different people, regular civilians and the Marines, in a different art style from a different perspective. It's pretty entertaining. I even watched it a couple times.
Please don't tell me that's somebody that was inspired by Usopp.
No.
Okay. I'll watch it then. I'll watch it.
Then went and go through every member, but they just show you some significant little side events.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll watch it then. I'm not about to sit there
You
and watch.
say that, and then 2 days you'll be like, fuck.
I ain't watching that shit.
Listen, bro.
If you do it, Joel, I done take one of my Marvel Rivals accounts back to silver. I can get you up to gold, bro.
Wait,
I
how
get
did
you
that
out.
how did that happen?
What you mean? I did it on purpose. I was just playing Hawkeye and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not hard to take into account.
That shit funny.
Not at all. Hey, you can get some good content by doing that shit too. Motherfuckers getting a voice chat. Hey, bro, Hawkeye switch. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I would do my own
I ain't
thing.
gonna lie.
bitch ass nigga.
Whenever I'm training a character, or I'm like getting to know a character, every fucking time I hear niggas start talking shit, I just get quiet on the mic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get quiet as fuck. Niggas be like, nigga, you doing shit. in my mind, I'm like, I know I'm just trying to learn this character, but I ain't gonna say that. The moment I say that,
I'd be
niggas gonna
like,
start cooking
bro,
my
I'm
shit.
just having a bad game, bro. Calm down, bro. Everybody have a bad game, bro. It's a team diff. It's a team diff. No, and I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, my boy.
Bro,
Like
aren't you
that.
still in platinum?
I'm in plat 2.
Oh, me and you the same rank.
Oh, you back down with me.
Yeah,
I think I'm back in Diamond 3 on my regular account.
I think my account. I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna ball today."
Nah, Zerk. I was watching you that day, bro. You was trying.
No, I really wasn't, because the thing is, I'm playing on hotel Wi-Fi, so the shit is ass. I'll be lagging like a motherfucker. So if I hop on my,
I understand. Never mind. I take it back.
Oh, now you understand that hotel Wi-Fi.
I do. If you got a hotel that restrict all their devices to only 10 megabytes a second, that shit is ass.
bro, like if you go, like Tiff, if you go back and watch my gameplay, you'll see me on like Squirgle or like Namor just glitching at random.
Oh no, I was watching when you was playing Doctor Strange, and I was like, yeah, this nigga Zerk is on a generational losing streak right now. I seen it.
I was still, hold up, if I was on Doctor Strange, 100%, I was still glitching. I was glitching the entire time I was playing, so I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna glitch, at least let me be in the front line glitching. That way, can't nobody say I'm not doing my job. And
man, you can be doing your job as a team. They still spaz. What you doing, bro?
No. It's always the DPS fault, bro. No matter how the shit is going, bro. DPS, y'all need to switch it up. I played a game on Iron Fist. I was like 12-3 after the first round, but they still got all 3 points. It was like, yeah, bro, I don't think Iron Fist is the pick for this game. I pulled it up. I said, bro, our Thor is 2-6. Why is it my fault? Cause you ain't making enough space. You ain't diving in healers enough. That's why Thor keep losing. Niggas
got all the excuses in the book.
It's always the DPS fault, bro. And you know what? That brings me to a rant, bro. You cloak and dagger players. Y'all the most boosted, trash ass niggas on the fucking game. Y'all act like y'all good because you have good healing numbers. You don't have to fucking aim. You throw the heal at the ground and shit bounce off the ground to your teammate. You're not you're not good at the game. Just because you jump on and hop on. I think you cloak and dagger niggas is a bunch of bottom gay niggas. That's my opinion about y'all niggas. And I stand on that. Cause why the fuck you talking all this shit? I'm cloak and dagger. I'm a healer. I'm doing my job. Bitch, you're playing the easiest character on the fucking game with this elitist attitude.
Man, I'm Scarlet Witch. Come on, man, has been killing me, bro.
Scarlet Witch, at least you have to aim her left trigger, which does the most damage. If a nigga run up to you and just R2 you to death and you don't kill them first, that's on you. But that shit don't do like baby damage. That shit is tickling you if she ain't hitting you with the left click in the meantime. But
nah, them shit's completely counter storm.
No, if she just float up to a storm and hold R2 the whole time, Storm could hit her 3 times and kill her before that left click just drain her.
dead ass, like you have to hit someone with your fucking left click as Scarlet Witch, or you will not kill them before you die. That is a fact. That is a fact from a Centurion Scarlet Witch. That is a hard fact.
Yeah, you gotta left click them. The left click, what you do, you go up, you tickle them, left click, they dead. If they don't hit that left click, just turn around and shoot them 3 times, and she gotta fade away.
Has to, and you can just chase her ass. She will die. Hell, your lightning can finish her.
The AOE. Yeah, the AOE and one of them little regular. The AOE 2 regular clicks, she's dead. The AOE 1 right click and a regular attack, she's dead. It's like Storm got counters, especially if they're not using that aim shit properly. But Cloak and Dagger, you don't aim at all. The shit auto tracks, and it bounces off structures too. So y'all niggas really don't have to be good at the game
at all.
But be the first ones to hop on the mic and talk shit.
Be a real nigga. Get rocket.
We gotta lock in, guys. We gotta lock in. I'm locked in, bro. I've been trying to take
Matter
points
of
for the
fact,
past 2 minutes.
if you're a Cloak and Dagger player and you don't phase your whole team for Magneto, I'm calling you trash.
You
honestly,
I
that
don't
depends.
see how Cloak and Dagger means die to fucking Spider-Man.
No, I can. But Ruff, you said, nigga, all you do is literally switch the fucking
Hear me out,
cloak,
though. Hear me out, though.
hit the button, and stay on the ground.
Magneto's ult, when it comes to, like, if I'm playing Cloak and Dagger, my priorities in protecting my team, a Magneto ult is not enough for me to waste it when I could possibly be dealing with, like, fucking maximum pulse from fucking Iron Man or some shit.
It's the same. What do you mean?
It's a throwable
You just gave the actual equivalent. Maximum pulse and Magneto's
No.
Yes.
The range for maximum pulse is way wider than Magneto's. Way
Nigga,
wider.
you can what? Pause. If Iron Man,
That's true. That's true.
Iron Man is shooting a maximum pulse from downtown Steph Curry range, bitch, you can see it coming. It has a slow ass travel time.
Iron Man's fucking maximum pulse can squad wipe an entire team. But
yes,
I mean, and even most of the time, the pulse is probably taking out a good 4 or 5. A Magneto would be lucky to hit 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, he got a headshot Luna to kill her out her ult. Iron Man can just hit her in anywhere in the AoE. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
But still, if there's no Iron Man, and you see this nigga that says "Fear Magneto," and
There's
you
a lot
switch
more. There's a lot more ults I'm scared of that I'll protect my team from.
No. But what Zerka's saying is, when he jump up Fear Magneto, he has to charge that bitch. You have a lot of time to switch the cloak, and then when it's on the way, make everybody invulnerable. You have an ass of time to do that.
That's fair.
Ass of time. I'm like, and all you have to do is not float off the ground, and you protect your whole team. Literally, just switch, hit your button, and the whole team lives. The whole team lives. Instead of you losing like 1 or 2, you lose none. None. Hell, that's how you protect your Luna from that fucking ult.
As a cat main, hey, all I gotta do is just make sure I see Scarlet or half of them with the ult, and I'm good.
I fucking hate Captain America. That nigga does not fucking die.
Hey,
he more annoying than anything. Cause like, why can you just run on point and jump and be so difficult to hit for goddamn so long? Like,
nah. All you hear is assemble, and this nigga now becomes unkillable for the next 10 seconds.
Well, no, I play Iron Fist, so cap ain't an issue.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Shit, I thought I was doing something by going 1-on-1 with Iron Fist. Not.
Yeah, not this new Iron Fist. The new tanky? The immortal Iron Fist now or nah?
I've had to glaze his boy, huh?
I still hate magics.
That one-shot combo is annoying, but it ain't all that.
A good magic puts the fear of death god in me.
Wait. When you playing as who?
Don't matter. If I'm a support, I'm scared. If I'm a DPS...
Wait. Nigga, on support, you play Rocket. You should not fear nobody.
Rocket?
Nigga, when I play Rocket, I'm getting away from everything. Niggas can't touch me.
Hold up, Rocket?
Yeah, Rocket is the most aggravating one. It takes time, bro.
Hold up, Rocket, Mantis, Cloak, and I'm learning Luna.
See, Mantis, I can understand being scared of magic. You could sleep her. No, nigga, sleep her and 2-tap her ass.
Nigga, if she portals that sleep, I'm dead. If she portals that sleep, I'm fucking dead.
Hit her with the sleep when she comes out of the portal on the initial, like, when she first hit you. Because the sleep got an AoE, so when she come out of the portal, if you just put the sleep right in front of you, she sleep. Buff yourself and then 2-tap her ass. It's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a lot harder. It's easier said than done. I'll admit it.
Hey, all these Marvel Rivals. This is the most toxic game I ever played. I thought Mortal Kombat community was bad. Marvel Rivals, these niggas is horrible, bro. We be losing games in the ban phase, bro. How we lose the game before the fucking game start? Nigga, why the fuck are we banning Bucky? Because he's the best fucking DPS, and we have Loki on our team, nigga. Bucky cannot play. No.
Again. And all you see is these Loki clones just die, and then teammates die, and then Loki clones keep dying.
Now this nigga just standing at our spawn. As soon as somebody walk out, he hitting them.
Again. Grapple their ass out the spawn, uppercut, 2-tap. Again.
Nah, he can't grapple you out of spawn. Their takes don't go
we
into
got so
spawn.
far off. I got the final question for the pod. How powerful would Gojo be if he was isekai'd in a One Piece and mastered hockey?
Does he keep his kit?
No lie.
That is a question for Joel. Joel, does he keep his kit?
Shit, I don't know. Y'all decide that. I ain't gonna care that.
If he keeps his kit, he is now your new de facto god.
Yeah.
If he keeps his kit, he is your now new de facto god. You don't have to wonder where your god is. He's right there in front of you with silver fucking hair, blindfolded.
The real question would be, how long do you think it would take him to find the One Piece?
I don't think it'll be that long for him to take.
Would he actually be care to find a One Piece?
That's actually a good question. Would he care enough?
His personality,
He probably wouldn't, but for the sake of the argument, since he's going to the verse, we might as well give him that motivation. He just want it.
If he just wants it, then I'm pretty sure it would take him zero time, or it would take him a little time, but not long. Because
I'm trying to think of somebody that could like counter this.
There's nothing countering a 0.1 second infinite void.
Let's just say when he get isekai'd, he get nerfed to Yuta's level. But he doesn't have that refinement as much.
So just take away the 6 eyes.
Okay, yeah. Take away 6 eyes.
Still godly.
Nah, because when you think about it, nah, because that's a big hindrance. Even if he still has Limitless without the 6 eyes, that is a huge hindrance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, even without 6 eyes, he's not going to be able to have that shit on autopilot.
Yeah. And he ain't gonna be able to redo his brain multiple times with RCT neither.
Even though he would still be godly, how long do you think it'll take for him to actually make the laugh tail?
It'll take him a while because shit, One Piece is a big world. Well, no, he would only be searching the Grand Line, right?
He will have to search all of the Grand Line.
Yeah, but not the whole planet. I'd say probably a year.
So basically the same amount of time as Luffy if he didn't have the time skip. Since Luffy did get resetted. If Luffy was as strong as he is now, breezing through everything.
I don't know. No, he still would do it faster than Luffy because he got teleportation, so he wouldn't have to worry about travel time.
But when he have to, can he really teleport? Like I know he can teleport over like vast distances, but like given that like he's in an ocean and he's gonna have to teleport and not knowing what the fuck is in front of him or like what's going to be there, he could just teleport into water and just fuck himself. Oh no, he doesn't have a fucking devil fruit.
Yeah, and he can fly.
I hate this.
Well, not technically fly, but he can use the air as footing.
Well, Gojo's the strongest in the verse.
Nah. I don't know. If you take away the 6 eyes, a fight with him and Kaido does become more. It's a better fight because he can't just pop a domain without the 6 eyes. Because if he does, if that domain don't work, he gonna burn out after that, and that is a huge risk. Could he make a domain big enough to cover full Dragon Mode Kaido? That's another question.
Hold on. Let me think about this.
Because when you think about how big Kaido is versus the biggest domain we've seen him pop, biggest domain we've seen him pop was what, 200 meters?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even the biggest characters in the series will have kind of a. He wouldn't be able to cover them fully, so they would be able to. Yeah.
And that's a huge domain to pop without the 6 eyes making your efficiency crazy. So that's why I say that'll make it way more interesting for the higher tiers. Because you think about it, he's not light speed, and if he can't have the infinity on 24/7, Kizaru is always a threat to him, 100% of the time.
True. But he would still be able to pop off hollow purples.
You got to add in the fact that he's mastered hockey, so
Any hollow purple is ripping through anybody you put in front of it.
Oh yeah, especially if you put the hockey into it. But then that also begs the question, because would he be able to use purple?
He'll probably be able to pop
Purple
maybe one without it, without his eyes. He'd probably get access to one purple and one domain.
Yeah, one Conqueror's Hakura infused purple would be insane though.
That just sounds wild as fuck. Conquer hockey infused hollow purple. Everybody folds to that. Yeah. Fuck is Kaido gonna do? Shoot a Bajran gun at it? That ain't gonna do shit. Kizaru gonna shoot some fucking light.
Hockey though.
He got hockey.
He got hockey, bro.
And he ain't gonna have to worry about water. It'd be better if he got isekai and they force him to eat a devil fruit. Because then at least he would have a weakness.
He got isekai and had to eat the limitless devil fruit to get his powers back. There you go.
If he gets his hands on that devil fruit, I'm saying right now, he's just walking. He now is the only person on the fucking planet with a run on site order. I don't care.
Hey, maybe somebody might be able to, submerge that nigga underwater. One of the fishmen drag this nigga out. Pop a bubble with this nigga underwater at Fishman Island.
Blue.
He gotta go down to Fishman Island. Yeah, that blue. He can go ahead and hit that blue. That ain't gonna save his ass from drowning.
Yeah, once he in the water, just teleport.
He gonna already be weaker from being in the water, and you're not supposed to be able to use your fucking devil fruit powers while you submerged in water.
He used the water as footing and just walked up.
You can't. The sea literally dragged you down.
Not with all devil fruits.
No, once submerged in water, you get dragged down.
Kaido swam up a waterfall.
One Piece.
Mm.
Did he? God damn.
Did he? Because I don't remember this, but this feels real.
Yeah, when he was a fish, and that's when he turned into a dragon when he got up the waterfall.
On the internet.
No, that's not the fish.
That's his first transformation. Which one?
No, didn't his fruit was like a fish fruit, and then he swam up the waterfall, and that's when he turned into the dragon.
From the we don't know how that worked. We don't know if he started off being a fish or
Then why y'all let Shamar get that shit off?
he let Shamar get off shit. If you believed him with that, that's
Yes,
on
you
you.
did on this podcast.
It's
He
a
made that argument.
No, it's a theory about like the mythical why it's named that. Nah. This nigga ain't never swum up a waterfall.
Why the fuck you let him get that shit off there? I don't remember Shamar saying that.
He did.
He probably said it as a theory to why that nigga's a fish. But regardless, once you in water, you start sinking. Ain't no swimming.
I don't know why I remember that as a canon event.
Except Luffy.
Nah, every time Luffy's been in water, he sunk.
And just end up on shore magically.
Okay. That was because that nigga was in a whirlpool. The water currents and shit, nigga. Sometimes you gotta like slide the water currents and shit threw that nigga back out. But most of the time, if you're not in a strong water current, it's not gonna kick you back out. You're just gonna sink. Like if Gojo accidentally teleported into the calm belt, he's just gonna sink.
I am pissed now. Cause now I even let that shit go. I ain't even think about it. But now that I'm Googling and looking for it, you can't find no picture of this motherfucking in the fish form.
At all.
We've never seen Kaido in fish form.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
He's model he's what fish fruit model something, but just because it's of that's like Lucci being
fish model series.
Cat fruit model fucking leopard or whatever the fuck Lucci is. He doesn't turn into a regular cat. So I don't think Kaido turns into a regular fish.
Okay, people are saying he was a fish, but because of Chinese mythology, it's a carp that turned into a dragon.
Yes.
But it's not. That's not. Yo, we let Shamar get that shit off on the pod one night. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember him saying that Kaido swam and he ate a devil fruit. I remember that shit vividly.
I don't know why I remember that too. I remember that. I remember that canon event. I remember that.
Yeah, he ate the fish fruit model
cereal.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that. The nigga was never a fish.
Well, luckily, bro, we got One Piece.
But with that,
shit, Wednesday. That was a long ass yawn just now.
That concludes our pod. But like Joe said,
no. Y'all niggas need to watch Power. See, Raising Kanan.
I'm sleep.
The origins, bro. How Kanan came up in these streets, bro. Y'all sleeping.
I'm good on that, bro. I can't watch Power.
Like Joel said, look out on Wednesday when we do cover One Piece for a character tier list based on their characters, and it'll be the final one We'll round out our big three. And you'll see some more blasphemy like what you see on this. Or this.
Usopp's not going on past C, bro. So, like, I'm down that hill. Either Ruff gonna crash out in the stream or what. But Usopp not going. Usopp is not going no place past C.
Listen. I don't know why you keep thinking I'm gonna use Big Usopp supporters, but I'm just, you know, I recognize Rio. I gotta keep with the bit.
Hey, I'm very interested to see where Luffy's placement is gonna be on this list.
Thinking about it.
Beat that shit.
He's still S, bottom of S, but an S.
Oh, that's debatable. We'll see when we put the characters in the list.
Bottom of S is crazy. I agree though.
We'll see when we start the list.
We'll see on Wednesday when we back in here streaming, doing our usual thing. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave a little comment down there. What was you saying, Tuff?
We can't do all the pictures that they put on the tier list. I already know it's gonna be 1,700 people on there. Going from every episode, every little bystander, everything. So
Comedy incoming. Joel, do you have any final words?
I'm just chilling, man.
Zerker, any final words?
Mom was on the uprise.
Well, with that, we're out of here.